So as you saw in the last video, pulled my truck in, had to do a little diagnostics on it. Seems like it's leaking oil from the front main crank seal, which is a surprise to me because I rebuilt this engine last year, completely down to the bare block and back up. Try to include some pictures in the video, but essentially it's had like 270,000 miles on it and ran fine, but was leaking oil quite a bit from the rocker boxes. So decided to tear it apart, fix the leak, and I found a push rod bent that had rubbed the inside of the case, and sure enough had put metal into the oiling system. So I went ahead and tore it down, had the block board 20 over, basically brand new everything. Only stuff that was reused was it had the crankshaft and camshaft polished up. So new bearings, rods, pistons, put Power Stroke Products O-ring heads on it. And just to have a little controversy, I did not stud it. Just put some factory head bolts back in it. So I'm sure I'll get some hate for that, but it's what I wanted to do. And only have about 5,000 to 6,000 miles, I think, since the rebuild. I don't drive the truck a lot. Mainly use it for family hauling and towing the trailer and stuff. So a little surprised when it started leaking oil on me. I originally thought it was the, what is it called? The low side oil pressure regulator. Thought it was leaking, took it out, put a new gasket on it, still leaked, replaced it, still leaked. So now we're here, and I'll give you guys a little shot what I'm looking at. So you can see up in there, you can see the oil on it. See where it's dripping down from the pressure regulator there. But it's just been slowly getting worse. Obviously oil's kind of blowing back everywhere. It's leaking off of the steering stabilizer and all the steering components. Pretty good sized puddle on the ground, more than I like. I really don't like leaks, so see if we can get it fixed. Tight on there. There we go. You'll see this is a OEM Ford Visteon heavy duty intake. Found this on Facebook Marketplace one day and decided to snatch it up. I don't think they're too common anymore. Piss cooling out of it? Nope. We're good. Oh, let's not do that. Oops. Smidge. Stuff down in here to pry up on it with. That's the filler neck. May have messed up. Let me show you. Well, this precariously sits here. This is an early model. Well, it's an 05, but still has this throttle body valve on it. There's no butterfly in there anymore. It was taken out by the previous owner. But as you can see, it's kind of in the way of the stator coming out, and I completely forgot. So we'll get that out of the way, and then hopefully get this junk out of here. Hey, look at that. Oh, she oiled in the back. Okay. Check this out. Back side of the pump gear. Right there. See a little chunk. Otherwise, it looks good.
You got it out of the car. What'd you find out?
Nothing yet.
Oh.
Off there. We had a few things happen since the end of the last part of the video. Got interrupted by my brother. I had to help him with a few things, but I did manage to get the oil pump out and the wear sleeve off, and also got a microphone, so hopefully audio is better now. Doesn't sound like I'm a million miles away. I'll show you guys what I found. So here's the oil pump cover and the oil pump. It's somewhere around here. The wear sleeve. So I didn't have the tool to take this off, so it was used a punch and a hammer. Slowly walked it off. Wasn't that bad. Just kind of took like 20 minutes to get it off of there. But I got the cover off. Couldn't see any problems with it. Seal looks fine. The only thing I could see maybe is I didn't get, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but I think when I put it on there originally, I did not get it seated all the way back. There's like some gap in there. Probably can't see it though. The most interesting thing is the oil pump gear. You can see right here, there is some damage. Get out of the light. Right there. Something went through the oil pump. Truck still had good low pressure oil. There's no damage to the inside of the gear or here, just this little nick on the inside right there. Other than that, the rest of the pump looks fine. Same with the inner gear. It looks fine also, besides that little chunk right there, which are just going to take a little file and knock down the rough edges on it. There's a little bit of scarring on the cover, but not too bad. But I think what happened was, like a month after I got the truck running, was coming home from the store, and it just died on me on the on ramp to the highway. Got it back, took it apart, blew out an injector O-ring, and when it blew out the injector O-ring, it blew apart the little C-clip that holds the O-ring in on top of the injector. And I don't think I found all the pieces to it. Found most of them. I'd say a little tiny piece probably went down the old galley, back down to the pan, got sucked up into the pump and went through the gear. From there, probably ended up in the oil filter, which the oil filters, I've changed oil twice since then. So I haven't had any issues with the low pressure oil. It's always come right up, right where it's supposed to be. Was it like 60 psi maybe? I think, I can't remember. I don't know, but yeah, it's run fine since then with no low pressure oil issues. Had some few high pressure oil issues with some other O-rings that went kaput, but you know that's 6.0 things, so won't worry about that too much. So we'll get it back together today, get the front end back together, and then I'm going to change the starter. I've got a 6.4 starter to put in it to get a little faster starting action. They crank it higher RPM to get the engine started. So we'll do that also, and probably be done. Cover bolts. First thing I do is get this seal out of here. Get the old seal out. And then we'll clean it up a little bit. Hopefully, I'll try to stay in the shot. So, need some tools right here, which nobody's ever told you wood is tools. So we'll do one here, right there. That should be good. Screwdriver and a hammer. All right. This up a little bit. There's no like there is some slight marks right here, but other than that, can't really tell. Get a new towel to put down. This outer gear, there's no, I mean, maybe just a little bit right there. I mean, it don't really look like there's any burrs on this one. It feels pretty smooth. Might just lightly go over it. And this one, definitely have to take down this ridge right here, smooth it out, and that'll be it. Can't really do anything else. This is the stuff I use to put the engine together. Worked really well. I like it. It's nice because it's not all runny like usual. You know, you get that red goop stuff from AutoZone or O'Reilly's, and it just sticks to everything and runs everywhere. This is pretty nice because it's like grease, so it actually grease, and you can just wipe it off your fingers. Doesn't leave a big sticky mess, which I hate. So we're going to coat the inner and outer gear with this stuff. And when it first comes out, it's a little greasy, but rub it everywhere. And go put this on. I have to get another tube. Try to just make sure every surface has a little bit on it. There's no like big empty spots where there's no grease. All right, looks good. Put this one on too. Yep. Good thing about this is it has dowel pins. All right, y'all ready for this torque spec? Uh, 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 uh. And we'll just spin her till she's on there. Okay, that feels tight right there. Yep. Yep, that's all we got. One thing I'm going to try to fix is this throttle plate. As you can see, been deleted. The issue is the motor on the side. Oil just likes to run out of the connector. There. Just pulls out of the connector and turn the light on there for you. Very annoying. I'm gonna see if I can take it off and maybe put some RTV on here to seal the shaft off. The fix for that is the F351 or F251, which does not have that, which I do have. The issue is it sets the check engine light. All right, low camber brake. Got the starter out. So I can shove a pry bar in there and get this crank pulley torqued. Okay, nice and snug. Good. 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 All right. All right, ready to put the belt on. I'm pretty sure I got this from Blessed Performance. The issue is these holes here. I don't know if they weren't drilled right or what, but they don't exactly line up. You can see where the bolt's been riding it on the edge there. So I'm gonna kind of waller them out a little bit. This side's not as bad, and should make it easier to put on. Well, do it. It looks good.